Good morning and welcome to CTV Sports. I'm Dale Schwetz, and we are live from the Grand Champions Polo Club today. We're going to be at the Santa Rita Polo Farm on the Aspen Field for our first game in the 2024 limited edition 12 goal. And we are starting out with defending champions today, Windswept, going up against Quite on Z. Thank you for joining us today, and I'd love to give a big shout out to the Quite on Z team winning our first game, our first tournament of the season, the Aspen Valley Cup yesterday, the 8 goal, and they're returning to the field in their winning jerseys from yesterday. So good luck on those jerseys. But this is one of my favorite leagues, so thank you for joining us here. I'm live from the CTV studios here in beautiful Wellington, Florida. We are going, as I said earlier, Santa Rita Polo Farm, and we are on the Aspen Field. Our mounted officials today will be Roddy Matthew and Gaston Dorniak. The Windswept team, they're going to come in their maroon jerseys there. And we'll see how they decide as they kind of mix them up a little bit. It looks like they got Jason playing the number 1 today, Crowder. And Govinda is going to play the number 4. So that should put Harry Reicher and Ticho Merlos, who were actually on the winning team last year, that played here for Windswept, and we'll talk more about the last year's game, and it was a great 12 goal. I love this 12 goal, but once again, Quite on Z, this team with Alessia Zeiler playing the number 1, and she was on the 8 goal team yesterday with Artemio Figueres playing the number 2. They're going to switch up and have Kiko Mogherini playing the number 3, and then Alario Figueres, who scored the winning goal, got MVP yesterday, and Best Playing Pony, took home all of the awards, and he earned every bit of it. And it was a great game, 90210. I got to give a shout-out to them with Sarah Siegel Magnus. They were unbelievable. They had the best record. They were 3-0 in the Aspen Valley Cup, and they actually beat the Quite on Z team during regular play, and just by a goal, though. And yesterday's game went to an overtime chukker, and it went back and forth. They actually had an opportunity to win it. Artemio Figueres made an amazing play, saving the ball on the end line, and his brother went coast to coast to finish it off. And so congratulations to them. We've started off with a lot of energy here at the Grand Champions Polo Club and on CTV Sports. We started with our 8 goal. At the moment, we have 6 goal polo, and now we are starting our 12 goal limited edition. Also remember that we have the women's leagues that are on Wednesdays. And, of course, we're covering everything from 6 to 26 goals here at CTV Sports, preparing for our 6th season of the World Polo League. First ball's in play, and here we go. It's going to be picked up here by the former 10-goal player, Tincho Merlos, and he's looking downfield here for Crowder or Govinda, and Govinda will pick it up and move it forward. Now, Govinda and Crowder, so Jason and Govinda played together in the goal. Look at this shot right in front of goal, and I believe that Reicher kept it on the field. Everybody trying to get a piece of that ball, and oh man, it goes off the post. So a nice start here by Windswept. Everybody taking a swipe at that ball. First it was Harry coming in, Reicher trying to get a piece of it. Then Govinda came by, Jason came by, and now it goes for the knock-in. It'll be the first knock-in of the day, and it's going to be picked up here by Alario. Alario, he's got Alessia out in front. She gets a piece of that one. Now they come flying through there as Keko gets a piece of it. Turned around and controlled by Kish Govinda. Going to have to deal here with Bergrini and with Figueres. Keko Bergrini now on 6 goals. We've had the opportunity here at CTV Sports to watch him develop over the years, coming in as a 1-goal player and now knocking on the door, trying to get that 7-8 goals. Father, former 10-goal player, So he's a great player, well mounted. Keep an eye on him right here in the white helmet. Number 3, good ball control. Crowder's going to try to put a leg on him. Oh, look at this. Keiko just wide to the left. But super, super fantastic ball control there. You can see why this kid's gone to 6 goals so quick. Looks like got a few changes here really quick. As Augustine Tincho Merlos, he's going to go ahead and switch up quickly. Now, remember, we are using the courtesy change, but at any time, a player may choose to change their pony. And especially this is early, our first game of the limited edition 12 goal 2024. So you might see him change up. It's going to be Reicher on the move here. And Harry, nice pickup. He's a strong little player. Keep an eye on him. He will pull the team. Love watching him play. His family plays too. Of course, his sister also plays. And he's going to have a tough job today going up against this guy. And that's going to be Ilario again. He overrides and picked up, controlled by Crowder. Crowder takes it forward one time. Ooh, little bad luck there. And here he comes flying through, and we get our first whistle, and that'll stop the action. Right here around center, and it looked like the Quaidon Z team was headed forward. Let's take a look at this one on the drone. That ball bounces off the pony, and right there you got Reicher coming around in front of the oncoming Quaidon Z player who was Keiko Magrini. So they're going to move that ball down and at least to the 60. I think they had Crowder back. Jason actually tried to hit that back shot, and then that's when Harrison came around and was caught on the right-of-way violation. So right-of-way violation, our first call, 4:43 on the clock. 2 12-goal teams playing today. We have 4 teams playing in the league, very competitive teams. We were breaking them down today, and they are very strong. Should be an exciting limited edition 12-goal 2024. Here we go. Artemio will do the honors. And just off to the side, so you do get the open goal penalty 3 there. So they did move that one up one. Wasn't sure if Crowder was back or not. But the first penalty 3 of the day will go just wide. And Windswept will dodge a bullet. Merlos on the knock-in on the gray pony. And he's going to find Harrison out to the far side. Overrides. Turned around once again. And Magrini, always near the polo ball, as he's going to find this one. And instead of dribbling it all the way in, he's looking for Alessia. But that ball's going to go just wide to the left. And this will be the 3rd knock-in. And we have not had our courtesy change yet. So, Quaidon Z playing very well early on the offensive side of the ball. They've actually had 1 knock-in. So we had that one big run by Windswept early, and then they have been controlling it. And this is what they've been doing. They've been shutting the door here. But now it's going to be Windswept, and they got Crowder with Govinda in the rumble seat. They got Harrison going forward here. Crowder looking for a Reicher. If he can get it out in front, now it's going to be a foot race. Keiko's going to put him on his hip and control this ball. There's nobody there to pass to, so he'll take control at the number 4 position now. Sneaking by. Harrison trying to get the hook now. Keiko going down the center. He's got Alessia Zeiler by herself. If she can get it, well done, Alessia. Good pickup, takes it to the inside. Artemio falls in line and stolen away, taken forward now by Merlos. So a little one-on-one here with the old dog and the young dog here as Augustine. And he's going to be, he's going to test Artemio today. Remember I said, former 10-goal player, Merlot's family. So many 10-goal players. And Augustine, he loves also playing in this in the medium goal, the 12 goal. He played in so many different high goal leagues, World Polo League also, and of course Argentine Opens. Now on the move, and we will get a whistle here, and you might get a courtesy change. We'll check and see, make sure that we did not have a foul. But with 2:12, let's take a look here. You got Keiko on the ball, Magrini. That ball's going to bounce off a pony, goes across the field. Artemio tries to get it. Crowder goes under the neck with it. Everybody's clean here, and they just go ahead and stop it right there because of the time on the clock with 2:12. We'll go ahead and use the courtesy change, so no foul in the play. When we return, we will have a fair play bowling. And looks like Nacho right there in the back. Forget us. Of course, father of Artemio and Ilario. I might be doing a little coaching today. Good shot there of Keiko Magrini in the white helmet and Ilario in the purple helmet as they go and talk strategy. Work this one out. Okay, so we got a great shot there of the Santa Rita Polo Farm. And you can see we are on the Aspen field. To the left, you have the Buenos Aires field. Straight down in front, between where the canal is and the beautiful palm trees there, that is the Penn field, or the Santa Rita field, I apologize. And to the left is the Penn field with the track around it. And 4 polo fields here at the Santa Rita Polo Farm. And those are the beautiful barns in the back of your screen, which is actually the north side of the field. This field runs north and south. And today, believe it or not, we just have the amazing weather. We've had, they've been in like the 50s and the 60s here in southern Florida. So winter has come, but we had a little breeze. It was breezy yesterday during the finals, but we played in the afternoon. But today, it is perfect temperature for the 4-legged athletes and, of course, the 2-legged athletes. So this should be a fun match to watch. All right, on the move, and it's going to be number 3 again, and he has been everywhere here early in the game. Keiko Magrini, big ball by Magrini, looking for Artemio. As I said, Artemio's going to work hard against Merlos all day long as Tincho runs the corner. Augustine slowing it down here. Oh, and that's going to work out as they hold him up. It looked like Keiko almost turned the corner, but it'll be Merlos to control. Merlos is going to have to get rid of this one now. Does properly. Nobody home, though. Good job there by Artemio to take out Harrison, and that's going to give a little bit of room for Keiko. And he's going to have Alessia going forward here, and this is a nice pass for Zeiler. She could come in from left to right, and look at this. Merlos dropping the hammer. Will that ball stay on the field? Ooh, now Artemio, he was trying to see. They come back to the center. Artemio now will leave it for Magrini. Magrini is going to have to deal with Crowder. Nice play, Jason. Jason putting Magrini on his hip, breaking this one out, turning the defense into offense here. A little bit of a horse race to center field as we click down under a minute in our first chukker. Now, well done, Ilario. Takes them out away from Reicher, and they turn it around and get it going forward here, quite on Z. Umpire Matthews, he'll move out of the way. That's going to give a little space here for Keiko. Nice play by Crowder, and that'll push us into our 30-second warning horn. Now Magrini going to fire one from about 100. Bounces off a pony, and Artemio Govinda, he'll turn it around. Good composure here by Kish across the center. Looking for stolen away by Magrini. Magrini, though, running out of time here. Let's see if he can work it back in. He's got 5 seconds on the clock inside the 60. Shot on goal. Saved. And then we'll see what happens if they had a whistle there or not. It looked like we had a flag go up and then it kind of came back down, but we'll let the umpires work this one out. And that's going to end our first Chukker play. So 2 very balanced teams. This is the 2024 limited edition 12 goal. Get ready for that World Polo League as we're going to be having our 6th season here. I get excited every time I see that commercial. Well, welcome back here at CTV Sports, our second Chukker of the 2024 Limited Edition 12 Goal. If you're just joining us, welcome. We have the defending champions, Windswept, and they're playing this year with Jason Crowder, Harrison Reicher, Tincho Merlos, and Govinda Kish. And they're a 12-goal team against Quiet on Z with Alessia Zeidler, Artemio Figueres, Keiko Mogherini, and Ilario Figueres. 0-0 at the moment. Two very balanced teams. We had a couple good runs by the defending champs, Windswept, but I got to give it up. Got to give credit where credit is due. Quite on Z, they controlled that first Chukker. And Tincho right here, Merlos, the former Tango player, now on 7, he had like four knock-ins. This ball was stopped right at the end of the Chukker. You can see right in front of the goal there. And look at this. He's going to get Harrison out in front. And then once they get Reicher out in front pulling the team, this Windswept team will start clicking. But as I said earlier, Ilario Figueres, the MVP from the Aspen Valley Cup 8 goal, is tuned up, playing well, and he's been playing the number 4 position. Here we go, everybody on the move, and they're rocking and rolling now as they open this 12-goal up, and Windswept working hard to get it down to that goal, backed up cleanly, good angle. Whoa, look at this, nice meeting there by Keiko Mogherini, meeting that ball 90 degrees and keeping it moving. Alessia Zeidler has been in the perfect position here. She's got about 3 or 4 touches in the first Chukker. That ball coming across the field. Mallets in the air, but looked like a 45-degreer coming across. So Crowder's going to have the right-of-way. And Windswept opening this game up to more of an open-style polo game. Earlier, they had Keiko Mogherini. They were using him, quite on Z, kind of solo, letting him run with the ball and make some plays. And Artemio's been working very hard with the number 2 on his back against Merlos. So here we go. Ilario coming through. They have Alessia in the right spot, and here comes Zeidler. She's going to get out in front of Govinda. Govinda coming back. Melissa gets a piece of it, and that's all right. Nice attempt in a good spot. Positive polo play right there. Just a little bit off to the right side. But as I said, they have Alessia in the right position, not too far, and making great contact, just a little bit off to the side, getting Govinda. Govinda was actually, he was rushing to get back, so, off the pony here, and that's going to work in favor of the white jerseys and Artemio. And, did that go off of Alessia? Maybe it did, so we'll make sure she's okay. Wasn't 100% sure there. And it looks like they are going to take a timeout here. Is that ball and the knock-in as umpire Dorniak. And we'll make sure that Zeidler's okay. Yeah, they're going to take her off, so we'll make sure she comes off. Yeah, that ball travels very fast. We were talking about it. We had a couple players get hit, and she looks like she got hit in the boot. But looks like they're having trouble stepping on that ball. Yeah, so we're going to take some time here. Make sure she's okay. Yeah, I did. You can see her. She was pointing on the side. And a lot of times that ball, right where your boot is, you watch the shot here. Watch number 3. And, of course, right here is going to go ahead and hit one. And she was right there. And Leslie right there. So that's where she went to get bounced off of her. And that ball was gaining speed. And we talked about that the other day. Sometimes when you're a little bit closer, it doesn't hurt as much. But that ball, when these guys are hitting it 100 yards, as it's picking up speed, from that where the connection, where they're hitting it from 20 yards down the field, that ball is still going from 80, 70 to 90 miles an hour. And you see Alessia there. So they're going to make sure she's okay, make sure there's no problems there. Of course, Grand Champions Polo Club, Aspen Valley Polo Club, professional medics always on the scene. We got a great group that works here. Big shout out to all of our first responders around the world. Such a big part of not just sports, but what they do on the day-to-day. So they'll go ahead and they're going to hit her with the spray. We'll see if that makes a difference. The 4 teams, currently the teams playing, windswept, and you have Quiet on Z, 90210 will also be coming back. Sarah Single Magnus, Cable, is going to play with her son, and Geronimo Obregon and Roberto Zeta, and they were right in the mix. 90210, as I said earlier, Sarah was the high scorer. You know, bad luck for them. They got edged out by a goal in overtime yesterday, but Sarah Siegel Magnus, man, she's been playing very, very strong, and congratulations to her. She came in very prepared. Horses look great, and like I said, it was just one of those games yesterday. You know, go to overtime, anybody can win. Our third team will be Grand Champions Polo Club with Chris Campson and Pedro Gutierrez, and they're putting their other 2 players together to play on that team. They've had a couple different players. They've been trying players out, so that should be our 4th team. And last year, when the windswept team, they in the final 12-goal final, defeating Oriflame, and they 13-10 team show. He scored 7 goals, Augustine. He was the MVP. And the best playing pony was Vicha. And she was ridden by Rufino Merlos and Rufy, the Roofinator, they call him. We call him a little bit, but his name's Rufino Merlos. He's playing very strong polo. And, well, like I said, I think, and I'd have to talk to my executive producer, Mike Ferreira, but I believe that Rufino is still the youngest professional player ever to be on the mic here at CTV Sports. And he was phenomenal. And he said he always wants to get back on. Mike said, "Come on back in." He actually was on the mic with me in Aspen, Colorado. So, Rufy, if you're out there and you're listening, if you get with Mike and we get you lined up, as we will have a lot of players on the field, of course on the field. We're going to have a lot of players also in the studio this year, as they'll line them up, and you'll be able to get up close and personal with a lot of players. Here we go. So, applause, big applause here to Alessia Zeidler. She's okay, so we'll keep an eye on her, make sure that she doesn't have any issues, and we'll continue play here. Second Chukker, 0-0 is going to be Merlos, and he is opening up the Bay Pony. Crowder comes flying in there to try to pick up, and it looks like he's going to get a hold of Ilario, and it comes back to the center, and you'll get a whistle here. As remember, no right-of-way on the near side. So keep an eye here. You got number 3, Merlos. He's going to take this ball. He's going to go ahead and back it right there. Now, Crowder's going to go to the left side. He needs to go on the right side there, as you had Figueres there to make a hook. So remember that when you do go to a ball in the game of polo, there's some players that they kind of scratch their head on that, but there's no right of way on the left side of the pony. And if there's a player there to make a hook, you need to make a play on the offside, the right side. Same play happens on the boards. If you're on the near side and you have a player coming to meet you, you need to jump the boards and give that player a play. It's kind of like mistaken sometimes by some of the players, so it's a good play to point out. Here we go, back to the action as we get Artemio for his first run and just off to the right side. I think it's one of the most maybe misunderstood plays in polo. Now, there is a right-of-way in the arena when a player is established on the wall. But on the outdoor field, when a player's on the left side, is going to be met by a player on the right side, so the near side to the offside, then the player on the near side must change over. All right, big knock-in, stolen away and taken forward here by Keiko. Now they come together. And it's going to be Govinda. Well done, Govinda. This is a nice play to the center of the field. Can he close the gap here? They come together. Picked up by, wow, they're all coming together. And then you get a whistle. So Govinda is going to get this ball going forward here. And you see number 4. He gets pushed forward here by McGreeny. Then Harrison gets hooked, and then he goes to turn that ball to the right. And it looked like Crowder was in the right spot at the right time. It's going to send us to our courtesy change, and we'll get a good shot of McGreeny going from horse to horse. There you go. And we'll see what they decide to call here. But a bunch of melee plays kind of going on there as you had, but it looked like you had almost at one point there, Govinda, when he was coming up, I wasn't sure if he hit it too far or maybe he had to go to the near side, but McGreeny didn't flinch. He just stuck his mount on, flipped it over to the right, and then he had to deal with everybody. Poor Keiko had to deal with Govinda first, and he had to deal with Harrison, and then Crowder came in. So, see if they decided to call the turn or if they had a play earlier. Well, everybody on some fresh ponies as they come out. Once again, still 0-0 on two teams that, like I said, you're going to find out that these two teams, as they get rolling along, are going to be two very strong teams being okay, so they're going to go ahead and we're going to take a look at this one. And then that ball gets hit up the field here. And it looks like Jay's going to come over, flip the ball to the right. Now he's going to clear out. Now it's going to be picked up by McGreeny. And we're going to say that he gets out there quick, and I'm going to say he's on the wrong side, so we're going to say no foul in the play. No foul. So they'll go ahead and bowl a ball in. Look like I got Greeny pushed that ball over, and Crowder not on the right on the side quick enough, so they're going to go and bowl this ball in from the center to the boards. And they'll get the message back out to our players. And we will have a bowl in. So remember, a player must be 100% on the line to have the right of way. And for our look here in the studios, McGreeny definitely going to get out of the line, but Crowder needs to be over a little bit further over to have the right of way there. So no foul on the play, so they'll line them up from the center to the boards. We get all of our players lined up. And remember, I am working as the IRO, third man / IRO. On this case, we had the umpires had they didn't agree with each other. So anytime that the umpires do not agree, we will bring it into the studio and take a good look at it. Well done to all of our professional engineers who are here work in the studio. And you always get to get a good look at it here on CTV Sports as we'll break it down for you all season long. All right, 2 minutes, 49 seconds left, and we're still waiting for our first goal. And I'm surprised. Come on, Lesia. Nice pick up here on the Chestnut Mare. Now, Zeidler's going to keep it going here. Puts it back into the center. No white jerseys around. And it'll get turned around and controlled by Crowder. Jason having a little problem there. McGreeny, he has a little problem. Everybody trying to get it going. Finally, it's going to be Merlos. Augustine in a sword fight with everybody out there, and he is a swordsman, trust me. Oh, that's the Snoop Doggy Dog, though, as we say, and he's going to get stolen away here by McGreeny. They come together, and no whistle on the play as Jason will work this one forward. Now he overrides, and it's going to be Ilario. Fagettis, he works it inside the 60. Ilario, and yeah, we finally get a high flag, and we get our first goal of the day. and it will go to Alario Figueres, and he's coming from the number 4 position. He picked his ball up, and Govinda trying to get there. Well done, Govinda. He pushed him wide, and a super finish right there by the number 4. But Govinda was working hard on defense. Didn't make it easy for him. He'll bring it back to the center with 1:30 on the clock. So we will switch directions for any of our new viewers out there. That's a procedure used in the game of polo after every goal scored. And Quaidan Z will be headed towards the north. And Windswept, we headed towards the south. Crowder. And we got a true breakaway coming now. Jason on the Bay Pony. Crowder, well done, Jason. That ball's going to land inside the 60. He's got one length on everybody. And Jason with the finish. And that's the way you turn the energy around as Jason Crowder winning the bowl-in, getting the offensive attack. Harrison Reicher right in behind him. Watch number 2. He's going to take out somebody. Well, at least he got Keiko out. And then right there, Alario, knowing he was beat, he just got to fall in behind and hope for the miss. And that should end our second chukker. We'll see if they get another bowl in here. They might get one in. As remember, if the ball is, everybody's back in time before that 30-second warning horn. And they'll play this second chukker out. So here we go. It's going to be picked up again and controlled. Look at this. Crowder's going to have an opportunity at 2 goals in a row. He's going to fire one from way out, Jason. And he had to there. I guess the time was running out, but that ball's going to go off to the left. So 1-1 after 2. We'll start our third chukker with a knock-in for Quaidan Z, the CTV Sports, in the 2024 limited edition 12 goal. All right, welcome back, everybody. Dale Schwetz with CTV Sport. Third chukker action coming up, and, very low-scoring game. Not a lot of fouls. Very open running, just good defense, and makes sense. I mean, you got Augustine Tincho-Merlos, former Tango player, playing back. He's wearing the 3, but playing back on the windswept team in the maroon. Oh, and there's Mr. Magrini. There's the Magrini clan right there. Keiko and his father. Have a little chat. And probably doing a little coaching there. I think they've got fathers coaching all over the place. And on the other side, you got Alario Figueres playing back. So 2 strong defenders here. So not making it easy to get goals. And that windswept team last year with Harrison Reicher, Santos Merlos, Rufino Merlos, Tincho Merlos. It was a Merlos clan with Harrison. And also they had Baldo Palameque. And he played well, Baldo. They mixed it up a little bit at times. But a very strong team. I remember that team winning. They were tough, very tough team. Very fast, running, gunning. That's the way this 12 goal will get going. As look at this, Lesia they are using Zeidler out in front today, and she has been in the right spot. Now back to the center. Artemio not getting a lot of passes today. Artemio working hard on the defensive side of the stick based on his positioning today, and also having to deal with Augustine Merlos. So, but that's a big part of this game, because if Artemio can neutralize the number 3 right there, that's going to give Magrini and his brother opportunities, and also Alessia out in front. All right, nice pass across the field here, and they get rolling. As look at this, Reiser on the move. Harrison, good pickup. Oh, bad luck there. And now that's what I wanted to see, because last year, nice little ride-off there. I like it. The 2 young Polo stars coming together, both of them wearing the number 2s, Artemio and Harrison. Now the shot on goal from Magrini, and that ball's got eyes. And the finish. Well done. Power Polo, windswept. I'm quite on Z. Nice pass from Keiko and a great finish by Artemio. And they just kept moving there, right there. It looked like they just let Artemio sneak away there. At first, he was being covered by Harrison, and it looked like Merlos looked over his shoulder. So maybe he thought that Harrison was going to stay with Artemio, and then a perfect pass, layup by Magrini. Making it 2-1. Bolins here been kind of back and forth. The Bolins, no one dominating the Bolins here early. We had a great goal by Crowder earlier, but that's been in. Now look at this. Now it's gonna be Merlos. Augustine out of the air, and does he finish that one? As that one's gonna go just wide. Not an easy shot, as he had to do a half volley there, as that ball bounced up to, well, about his horse's knee. And then Merlos, of course, just kept the hammer going and takes it out of the air. Off to the right side. So set play coming on the knock-in here, and they're going to change it up a little bit. Alario's going to have Keiko fall in behind, and they're going to use the leapfrog, and it's going to work well. And this is the first time they've used this play, and this is how you do it by design. Now it's a foot race. A nice play there. Merlos had no play. You can see how they were racing for it. Merlos pulled out, gave the right-of-way to Alario. He would have fouled there. So good read by Augustine. Turned around, controlled by Keiko as he moves this one in. Crowder's going to come over on the gray pony. They shut it down now. Magrini has some room to work. Good ball control now. 4 maroon jerseys around them. They get it done. Man, they were all over them. They back it up there, and then we get a whistle. So we'll see what they decide on this. We'll take a look at it as Keiko was working this one out. Keep an eye on number 3 in the white and number 3 in the red. Keiko takes it over here. And then they all come together. And yeah, we're going to want to look at this one more time. Just take a look at it one more time as they bring this one down. Remember, keep an eye on the number 3 here as he comes in. And when they roll through, they block. And, yeah, foul against the red on the shading call, blocking. So the call will stand, foul against the red as they go ahead and go into their courtesy change here. You can see how, number 3, while we're going to the courtesy change, why don't we go ahead and break this one down again for everybody, because they wanted to make sure on this one here. We got a little time with the courtesy change, so we'll play this one back for you and we'll break it down. Number 3 had control of the ball. So here we go. Keep an eye on number 3 right there as he comes down. Watch. Now he's going to take this ball in. Now you will keep an eye on this number 3 right here. Keep an eye on Harrison over there. Those 2 players. Here comes Keiko's. The ball's coming down through here. And then you have one player coming in front. He can't get through. You have contact right there. That's shading. So that was a call. They just wanted to make sure. And great footage there with the drone. Sometimes you got to remember, umpires can be blocked out or not. We are using the trigger system in the 2024 Limited Edition 12 goal. And that is a trigger. Anytime you have contact between two four-legged athletes or two two-legged athletes, in that case you had contact between the number 3 in white and the number 3 in maroon. Their horses rubbed a little bit there. So to make sure which player was wrong, then you take a good look at it, because sometimes you could have a player moving over and making it look good. But in that case, Keiko Magrini stayed right on his right on his line, and the red team shaded him, didn't give him the opportunity to run through, and so that's why they wanted to take a look at that one. So good job by the mounted officials. We do have a foul on the play. So that's going to be an open goal penalty 2 from the spot. So they have the option here to go from the spot or the center or from the 30-yard line. And I think Artemio is just going to take it. This ball looked like it was in the center of the field anyways, but it looks like it was about the 20-yard line. So it'll be Figueres, Artemio. No problem with the open goal penalty 2. Good shooting. Artemio, he's been having a good season already. Starts out strong. He hit a lot of the penalties also in the Aspen Valley Cup. He'll pass the stick back and forth. His brother Alario and I'm sure Keiko will take him too. Whoever's feeling the best, but they have been letting Artemio take the short ones. So again, remember some of the other triggers, see if a goal is scored, check see if the ball when it goes out of bounds, and of course any unsportsmanlike conduct. The main one we trigger you will see is of course the goal, see if a goal is scored, and a lot of the contact plays, because sometimes you're not sure which player actually is causing the danger. All right, here we go. Everybody on fresh legs here. 8 fresh new polo ponies, and whoa, Merlos, man, he was sliding in there. Pretty little bay pony here with, let's keep an eye on them. They come together now. That ball's going up and down the field still. Merlos, he crosses over, and then he gets caught right there. So remember that. Okay, so we're going to play this one again, and what we want to make sure on this one is make sure the ball does not move. We're going to go check this one, but go ahead, and we'll run this one back. Keep an eye on the ball, where that ball is moving, and that ball at the moment is moving up and down the field. And they come around. And you're going to have to play. Now play one back fast mode at fast speed one more time. You just want to see where the ball came from one more time. So play that fast speed. And that ball is going to go right down the field. And we'll see where, yeah. And you are going to have a foul against the red. Foul against the red. Right-of-way violation. So we just want to always take our time to check balls and make sure the right-of-way did not change. Now, sometimes we had a really close play yesterday in the Aspen Valley Cup, and I actually had the opportunity to watch the play. And when I first saw the play, and it looked like the 90210 player had the right-of-way, but as we played it back and had the ability, as you can see how you could play it in fast speed, medium speed, and slow-mo, and you can see it differently. Great job again there by our engineers working in the booth today, and so we had the ability to watch it as slow-mo, but then also we go back to the full speed just to see exactly how the ball's moving at different speeds. So right-of-way violation, penalty 3, 40-yard shot, Artemio, and that was dead center. Well done, Artemio. got it lined out here. We always, big part working with the IROs, our instant replays officials. We are using all of the different angles we have. Also to see, you can use different angles if we need them. As we have our center cam, we also have the end zone cams and the drone. You can use all different angles to check different plays if you need them. And yesterday we actually used two different angles. We had the end zone camera and the drone. Give it, and you could change around and use different cameras, whatever best for the play. Gotta get a little physical now here in the middle of the third chukker. 4-1. As 3 goals scored really here, all by Artemio. Let's see, this ball pops out. A sword fight here, then comes across the center, and then he kind of gets blocked there. We'll see if you are in the middle of the scrum there, but that ball's going to go back to the windswept team. As you can see, that one of the Quiet on Z players got caught 90 degrees there blocking, and so on a play like that, you need to give one play. So Merlos will have an opportunity from right around center on the 5A, and a well-hit ball here by Augustine Tincho Merlos, man. That is a nice hit, and they move it on. And it looks like it's going to go just wide to the left. A huge shot there by Merlos. Okay, lining up once again, and they're now the windswept team is getting their offensive attack working. So we should be they should be come out of the tents after halftime. And I think we'll probably see a little bit of a different team when it comes to offense. Here we go. Everyone overrides. Gavinda had a piece of it. Now Magrini back to Artemio, who's going to lean way out there to make sure he didn't foul. And now he needs to go back to the offside. Crowder goes for the next shot. They all override. And it'll be Merlos turning this one around. Going down the center, looking for Harrison. And picked up nicely by Lario. Nobody there. Crowder gets a piece of it. Gavinda doing a good job keeping out the white jerseys there, giving Crowder some room to work. Now it's Lario. And as I said, this chukker, a lot of riding, bump and ride-offs here, but clean, very clean ride-offs by both teams. Now, Magrini, Keiko, moving it. Looking to go down the center again. He's got Artemio. Artemio's going to come across. I guess you didn't have enough time, and you do get a whistle here, and it does look like Artemio's coming from right to left there. We'll take a look at it when he comes back. Here's Crowder. And keep an eye on this ball right here as they hit it. Going down the field here, straight down like that. You got Artemio come across, and there's the line like that. So he needs to stay on the near side there. That's going to end the chukker, and we'll see if they keep it on the field or if they want to look at that one. That's what we got here anyways. Remember, when you're going down the field, if you have a player within those 2.5 strides, then you need to stay on the near side. You can't cross over to the offside, but we'll see what the amount of officials decide on their call. And we're going to go to halftime, so we'll take a little halftime break. We'll let the umpires work that one out, and we'll be back for the second half of the 2024 limited edition 12 goal.
Playing in a dedicated women's polo league is great for progressing your polo. It's great for us to play together as women, to have a chance to take to the field with some of the best polo players in the world. It's helping us come together, improve our polo, and keep up playing a regular high level of polo.
I think the fact that we can practice in the league here is absolutely incredible. It's really difficult for us to find fields and sort of facilities for the girls to participate in. So the fact that we have this league is amazing, and for the younger generation to keep improving and give us a chance to train and get better is absolutely brilliant.
Like, I'm learning so much. I am shadowing some of the best women players in the sport, and it's just been an incredible journey, really.
I have played at Santa Rita before and I love it here. It's a fantastic club. They do so much for not only just polo but women's polo, so we're very excited to be here, and huge thanks to Melissa and Mark for having us.
Becky Schmeitz. I play for Victory Polo. And I think for me, I was a rider first, and then I learned how to play polo. But what helped me the most was I really immersed myself into it. So my first year I started playing, I really just tried to play every chukker I could. I never turned down a chukker. I'm extremely hard to find a horse for because I'm very, very picky. And I've always thought that the horse really picks you as a person. What I love about Grand Champions is it allows me just to focus on polo. I am very challenged by the polo that I'm playing, and I have not just one coach out there, but everyone on the field is coaching me. The dynamic that you are on a different team every week is a really good mental strategy for learning the game, because every pro is different. Every pro has a different approach, a different style, and it makes you communicate. But I also feel like my polo's just gotten better. I would say most definitely what I love about the Santa Rita fields are that there's a lot of them and they're very safe. And so I don't have to navigate as much when I'm going to goal. And so then it just keeps me focused on myself, and I feel a little more confident playing. And it's a beautiful location, and the staff and team here is amazing.
'24 limited edition 12 goal. Welcome, everybody. CTV Sports. I'm Dale Schwetz. We're live from the Santa Rita Polo Farm, Grand Champions Polo Club. We're at the Aspen Field for the first game of the 2024 Limited Edition 12 Goal. 4 teams entered this year. We have Windswept with Jason Crowder and Harrison Reicher, Tincho Merlos, and Govinda Kish. And then we have Quite on Z with Alessia Zeidler, Artemio Figueres, Keiko Magrini, and Ilario Figueres. 4-1 here. Pretty even game. It was 0-0 in the first chukker, 1-1 after the second, and then 3 unanswered goals, all scored by Artemio Figueres. He had 1 from the field and 2 from the penalty line. So a couple of penalties in there. We have an opportunity to review some calls for you today and break them down for you. We always like to do that on CTV Sports. And remember, 4K all the way here at CTV Sports. And as we prepare for the 6th season of the up-and-coming, man, we have the up-and-coming attraction. It's going to be the World Polo League 6th season. Oh, man, we are so thrilled and preparing for that. But, of course, we also have the Metropolitan Cup being played right now along with the limited edition 12 goal. So you get to watch some 6-goal polo. That's 4 chukkers. And our women's league on Wednesdays, which they mix that up with all the ladies. We also, featuring this year in the World Polo League, Paulo McDonough, Hete Casanola, Juan Martinero, Gonzalito Pierres, Alejandro Navija Estrada, Nick Roldan. I mean, just top players, very excited amongst others, and amazing sponsors also. Some of our other tournaments, you want to keep an eye out for the Sterling Cup, also the USPA Butler Handicap, $100,000 World Cup, Santa Rita Abierto. And so we got back on field. If you just joined us for our second half, well, welcome. As we have Windswept there, the defending champions in the maroon jerseys. We did have a penalty there, as I broke that one down for you, as we had Artemio coming from right to left in front of Jason Crowder. So right-away violation, and they dropped the ball there. And now we're going to get another whistle there, and that's going to be an uneven ride-off. Keep an eye on right there, Crowder, number 1. Number 3 here, Merlos. Keep an eye on Crowder. He's going to get the ball. And then right there, too far in front, Artemio comes in front a little bit. He pulls away. He leaves the ball. But just a little bit too far in front there. So they'll go ahead and stop the action and move that ball to center. And so we'll start the first half off here with a penalty 5B. From the center of the field. And umpire's helping out Merlos. So, as I said, breaking it down, you have Jason playing the 1 and Harrison playing the number 2, Reicher, the 3, Tincho, Merlos, and the number 4, Govinda Kish. And then also on the Quaid on Z, Alessia Zeidler playing the 1, Artemio playing the 2, Artemio Figueres, Keiko Magrini playing the 3, and Ilario Figueres playing 4. So thanks for joining us if you missed the first half. And there's a good shot of Govinda right there. Govinda also is involved in the Polo on Demand program, where, of course, Polo on Demand program, one of the most unique polo programs in the world, where basically the horses are rented and worked through the Polo on Demand program. I'll talk a little bit more about that during our courtesy change. As a huge shot there by Merlos. And look at this. Hejo's going to get one here. And wow, that ball was, I think he had that ball from center field, I believe. Go back and take a good look at this one again. He just crushed that ball. Man, well done. That's the way you get it going, Augustine. And a phenomenal shot there. What a play. Unbelievable play, and he has come alive. So that's going to go ahead and make it 4-2 now. And that's I told you this windswept team, they'll go into the tent and they're going to come out a different team. So keep an eye on them. And here we go, 4-2. Backed up cleanly by Fagettis. He's going to find McGreeny. McGreeny checking the field. Pressured there by Crowder. Now looking for Zeiler. He's got her. Out in front. Alessia, nice pickup here. That ball right in front. That's okay. Well done, Alessia. That's what you do. She gets hooked by Harrison, but that leaves the ball for Artemio. And just a great 1-2-3 combination. Alessia gets it moving forward. That ball was right in line. Harrison had to make the hook. That gives Artemio the beach ball play and the goal. And Fagettis will get his 4th of the day. And a great job there. Alessia has been pulling the team, number one, for the Quedon-Z team. She's been in a great spot. She's been getting her first and second shot going. So they're going to send players after her now and try to make those hooks. But she put in a good spot. Harrison with a nice hook, but nobody on Artemio, so an easy finish for number 2. 5-2. And we'll line up on Dorniak here for the second half, and it'll be Merlos out the backside. Augustine. Nobody on him right here, so this is they got to watch out for that Quedon-Z. Don't give Merlos too much room. Remember, former 10-goal player, so he will take advantage if he has a lot of room to work. As they get running here, Greeny's going to sneak by everybody. Here comes Keiko. Nice pickup by McGreeny. He's got Ilario going forward here. So a little switcheroo for the Quedon-Z team. They come together, and Artemio, well done, takes them out away from Reicher. Now that ball bounces off a pony, and it'll be a foot race into the corner. Backed up by Ilario. Oh, nice give and go. Look for the next shot, and bad luck there. But good teamwork by Quedon-Z. The first play was a great play also by Artemio. He made the hook to take Harrison out, and then that ball got backed across the field, and quickly Ilario hit that back shot, and he had McGreeny by himself, but off the right side, knock in. It's going to be Merlos. Reicher tries running by there, gets hooked now by Ilario, and he'll turn it around. Fagettis going to keep this one to himself. Likes the little chest. I love this little chest on there. Drops her head really low when she runs. And now we get a whistle. That'll stop the action. And we'll take a look at this one, see what we got. Is there starting to rock and roll here? The pace is picked up on both sides of the coin. So here you go. This is little mare that I like. She drops her head really low with Ilario. Watch. They come together here. I'm trying to look down the field here. Ilario gets by, misses right there, and then, ooh, that ball bounced off the pony. And you might have a whistle just based on that. Might have a pony there. Might just checking out. We'll see what they decide to do. We are going to get a courtesy change also. But that you can see that they were trying to go the opposite way, and it hit the umpire's pony, and looked like right on the bridle. So we'll see what they decided there. If they decide just to check the pony out, if they had some kind of play outside the cameras that we didn't see. Now I was talking about the Polo on Demand program that Govinda is involved in. Remember, Polo on Demand is exactly the way it is. Demand what you want, and you'll get it. And the game. Okay, so you are going to have a fair play bowling based on the ball hitting the umpire's pony, safety of the four-legged athlete. Always check the horses out, and the umpires are okay. And so we'll have a fair play bowling, which will go back to Windswept, back to the Polo on Demand program. Govinda. The horses that he is riding are part of that pole demand program, and they are the Santa Rita breeding operation, and of course Halo Polo ponies that are involved, and our amazing staff that works the Polo on Demand program. They'll set you up. You can come in, check out, sit on 10, 12 horses. You find the horses that suit you based on your riding capabilities, your size, what kind you like. And in this case, Govinda is actually playing in the league. You can also come in and do a stick and ball session. You can have a practice session, pretty much whatever you demand. But Govinda, as we talk about it, he does have his own horses. But in this case, those are part of the Polo on Demand program. So also, if you are looking to purchase polo ponies, some of those polo ponies are for sale. Here we go. It's going to be a nice run here by Harrison. Oh, bad luck. As Racer gets that ball on another power polo play. Nice pass by Merlos. Just a little bad luck. And that ball will go just off to the left side once again. And this is a question, he's going to dodge a bullet here. Because, like I said, Harrison, when he gets dialed in, be careful. And he's had a couple opportunities. Knock in. Ilario. And they're going to use the little leapfrog play once again. It worked for him earlier, so why not? Now he's going to give it back to Kego. I like that. Magrini goes in behind him. Ilario sneaks by two players, and then that's if two players are with Ilario, that means Magrini's got to be free, and now they're going to find Artemio. Nice pressure by Govinda. Turned up quickly by Merlos. And it will be Tincho. Now, Crowder's going to get in there and help out Merlos a little bit. Tincho overrides, but Crowder, with a very quick snap of the wrist, keeps it going. And now number 3 for Windswept will control. And everybody's getting out of the way. They're all getting out of there. They clear, and they clear. Well done. That's the way you do it. Now they have to use it. And a nice hit again as Merlos is hitting the ball very well here in the second half. Nice pass. Ooh, bad luck there for Harrison as I'll clean it up, and it'll be Ilario. Now, Figueres. Ooh, bounces off the pony there. That'll give Harrison time to get back in control. Ilario's going to turn it the other way. Now he sneaks away. Now he's going to keep it going down the field here. And here we go. He's got the foot race. And wow, man, look at this shot by Figueres looking for Artemio. That ball's perfect. Lays right inside Artemio. And power polo at its finest. And they are rocking and rolling now. As the two Figueres brothers, watch this shot by Ilario, just crushes this ball. That's 150 yards, and that ball's going to land on the 40-yard line or on the 50-yard line there. So amazing 120 by Ilario, and then Artemio with a nice finish there, and that's going to end our fourth Chukker. I don't know if they get one more ball. We'll see if they get the throwing in here. They might get it. Yeah, they're going to get the bowl in. So, 30 seconds left in this Chukker. Picked up here and taken forward now by Merlos. As you can see on the far side, 25 seconds. Merlos still has time. Ilario gets a piece of it, but enough to get it out of danger. It's 15 seconds. They still have time here. Let's see if they go for a coast to coast. And Ilario says, yeah, they're going to go for it. There's the big ball looking for Artemio one more time. Artemio, he was going to go near side, and then Harrison jumped in there. And then the clock goes tick, 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 and that'll wind down, and that'll end our 4 Chucks. So 6-2. And a good, actually, nice hitting for the both teams. They both came out, but we'll see what happens here. We'll get everybody ready for the 5th Chukker, so stay with us as we'll get some fresh ponies underneath our players, and we'll be right back.
Yeah, this is the VIP and the Grand Champions Polo Club. Let the games begin. Yeah. Let the games begin. I'm in love with the polo.
All right, everybody, here we go. Fifth Chukker. And we got a nice little crowd out there for our 2024 limited edition 12 goal. Artemio, 5 goals on the day, 3 from the field, 2 from the penalty line. And the Windswept team, just 2 goals here, but definitely they had opportunities that last Chukker. So that's a good thing. They had 3 or 4 more opportunities. So all they could do is put the ball between the posts, but the offensive attack is there. Better shooting percentages today at the moment for the Quiet on Z team, but 2 Chukkers left, so a lot of polo to be played. Here we go. Around the corner they go, and it's going to be Artemio. Nice play. He moves it forward, now leaves it for McGreeny. Got Zeiler in the rumble seat, and Alario, and well hit by Fagatis once again. Bad luck there for Harrison, but Alario just not an easy goal. His brother takes it forward, then McGreeny taps it forward. Alessia goes to the outside and watch everybody's in front. Count the shirts. All the red shirts or maroon shirts are in front. Now I just got to figure out how to hit it between all those horses' legs, and he does it with perfection. Not an easy goal by Ilario, but perfect. He hit it nice and easy. He had to, really, just trying to find a mouse hole in there. But he got it done. Here we go. It's going to be Artemio now. Well done. Nice ball by Artemio for McGreeny. And Kecker's going to go and slam on the break. Good defense there by Govinda. And he get a nice ride off. And he did his job. Good job, Govinda. Watch right here. You're going to see Artemio, and that's Govinda. Govinda and Keiko right here. And then when he turns around right there, and you got players coming down the right of way. So just getting caught kind of in the middle, but a good job by Govinda to go ahead and hold McGreeny there and then pull out of that play. Because if he's on that ball with McGreeny, then one of his players cannot make the play. Now we have a quick play here. Kind of on a quick knock, and I wasn't 100% sure on there. We play it back and see if we get a look on it. As we were looking at the replay there, and they had a quick play. So I don't think you go and play that back and see if we can get a look at it. As they're having a big discussion for it. And, okay, so you have the penalty. You had the penalty shot. And then, yeah, I went right to that. So just a good look. We were reviewing the play on there, and they took a quick penalty there, and they had another penalty, but they're going to work it out on the field. And you can see them kind of going back and forth there. Both umpires coming together as they set that one up at a And unless they're still talking about the same play, yeah, I guess they were. They're still talking about the same play, but that was pretty well set up, pretty easy there. Just bad luck for McGreenies. He got caught turning around on the ball on the right-of-way violation. But, of course, umpire taking their time, having a discussion, making sure they get the right calls. So here we go, 7-2, and it'll be McGreeny once again. Crowder pressing him. Good ball control here by Keckle. Man, he is strong with the polo ball. Look at this guy. Once, twice, takes it through. Great read. Oh, I love this play. Merlo, see how he makes the hook on Artemio and then turns it around, gets the defense into offense. Now, oh, bad luck there as he had Harrison going forward. Now they'll turn it back around again, and it'll be Ilario. Ilario's, actually, one of his gray mare actually was best playing pony. He has a couple of them in the Aspen Valley Cup. Turning around here quickly and getting it going forward, looking for a white jersey, and they got Alessi out in front. Well done, Zeidler. Look at this on the give and go. Nicely played, and now they leave it for Alessi right in front. 1, 2, 3. Alessi gets a piece of it. Artemio gets taken out, and they turn it around. Oh, wow. Did that ball get buried? I think it might have got buried. It does. Maybe not. Yeah, it did. Oh, bad luck for everybody, man. They're all going down there in front, and then they had a melee play. It looked like when Augustine Merlos was trying to hit. They might have hit it in, or his horse stepped on it. But we do have a buried ball, so we'll have a bowl in from the center to the boards on umpires Matthews from the UK. Now line them up. A little bit of a advantage here. Going to go to the white jerseys as they are right there on the 30-yard line. And that ball gets bowled in. But it'll be back to Merlos on the gray. Tincho looking around. Almost gets stolen away by McGreeny. Alessia's going to have a play. Merlos just taking his time there. And he's got it right here. Harrison. On the little chestnut. There says Harrison. Good pickup here. I like the way this little pony runs. Drops its head nice and easy. Harrison's going to check up a little bit. Look for the finish. And the high flag. And that's what you want, Harrison. Well done, buddy. As he had a couple opportunities the last Chukker. I told you, when this young player gets playing, he is solid running the goal. Nice approach shot here. I like how he takes his time now, slows his pony down, and has a perfect finish. No need to rush, as he had about 2 or 3 lengths on everybody with the white jersey. So a big goal there and a must-needed goal, making it 7-3. So we'll get everybody on some fresh ponies here, and that's perfect timing to get a goal there right before the courtesy change. And some team conversation there with Zeidler and McGreeny, kind of talking to each other, working it out. That's good point on the courtesy change, as you will see that a lot of the teams, they use that as time. It is good. I mean, you got to keep moving. You got to keep your horses changing, but it does give you time to catch up and maybe start a set play or work out what's going on, what you're not doing, and what you are doing, right? Remember, we are playing at the Santa Rita Polo Farms, and 102 acres. They have 212 stalls in the main barns there that you see, but actually they've developed even more now that the Santa Rita Polo Farm has grown. 2 tracks, 5 tack rooms, vet rooms, staff quarters, guest house, 4 polo fields, and of course the club. We offer the Polo on Demand programs, and we cater to all levels on that program, and we cater to all levels during the polo school. So if you are interested in that, you can get with our general manager, Cale Newman, or director of operations, Juan Bellini. waiting for our final players to show up. Polo School. And with a new facility, the Polo School, right across the street from the Santa Rita Polo Farm. So not hard to find that. Of course, focusing teaching polo to all ages, especially the youth. And but we will teach anybody to play, and also if you don't know how to ride, don't worry about that. We'll teach you to ride first, and then. But you always get a mount in your hand that first lesson. We always like you to feel just to get the experience. Back and forth here after the bowl-in, and the action will stop. It didn't look like there was foul. Maybe something went on the outside here, and we'll see. Also, Alessia has done a good job, and she got hit earlier with the ball. Man, that could be tough. And I guess she might be right there. It looked like she might be having a little issue. It looked like she was looking over. The umpire, like I said, she got hit with the ball earlier, and I was worried about her. Maybe, but she seems like she's okay now. But you know, you always want to make sure that with any injury or anything that a player may have, you know, it might not reoccur during the game. So they always umpires are always keeping an eye on that to make sure. The Polo School it operates January, May, and September, November. So if you want to come on down, and you'll enjoy that. We were talking about the Metropolitan 6 goal where we have a lot of players. Looks like we are going to get a change here, so that's okay. We'll let Leslie look maybe going to change her mount, and there again, Leslie uses the mounting block, and we're seeing a lot of that, and that's a great way to mount your horse. You know, using the mounting block. We use it during the Polo School. And it also is very safe for the horses. And so you're starting to see a lot of players using the mounting block. Guess we had a little tack time there. So they're going to let Leslie go to change her mount and get on a fresh mount, which is part of the game if you do. So we'll make sure they're okay there. Remember, CTV Sports offering 4K live broadcasts, interviews, full matches, and exclusive content, and YouTube channel. So, CTV Sports. Forget your CTV Sports app also, and our Grand Champions Polo Club app. That'll keep you lined out for the season. As I said, since sometimes fields we do change the fields we play on, as we do have a number of fields around the Wellington area. And so that'll keep you organized. All right, so we are going to have a fair play bowl-in here. So before we had the time out for a fresh pony for Zeidler, we went ahead and they had control. So the ball will go back to Quiet on Z, and here comes McGreeny. Good pickup here. He's going to go by himself. Backed up nicely by Crowder. And Merlot says, I got it, calling everybody off of it. And he has 5 lengths on everybody. Augustine Tincho Merlos checks his shoulder one time. Bay Pony, look at him coming in hot here. Oh, well done, Ilario. Pressing him. Now Artemio. He's going to drag it back about 20 yards and regroup. Back to the center. They got to give him one play. He's got his brother off to the left, and he's got McGreeny to the right. He's going to use McGreeny. Kekel gets a piece of it. And Crowder back to the center. Nobody home with a maroon jersey, and Artemio will take it forward. Figueres, nice pickup right there on the bounce. No problem for Artemio as he runs the 4 corner. He's got Kekel in the rumble seat here. They come together with Merlos. Oh, wow. Tincho gets a good ball right here, and he's got Harrison. Reicher already with 1 goal here in the 5th. Now, as they turn this one around, looked like Ilario was off to the races. Now they come back together, and he'll leave this one for McGreeny. Whistle on the play, stops the action. And that'll break it up. We'll get under a minute and a half. And a melee play over here on the boards. They come together, and Ilario will turn it back to the inside. And that'll be a clean play there. Then they're all over the place right there on top of each other. And then looked like Larry turned it back across, and he might have gotten met the wrong way there. So we'll see what they decide on this one. It looks like everybody's, they're going to go ahead and say they see the red met. He came across the line when he met there, and that's going to be from the spot and from about 120 yards. And nicely hit ball, but off to the right side. So right away violation. Oh, miss hit here. Oh, see if Tincho can get back to it. Now it gets in a bit of a melee with Bagrini. And they're going to battle it out here. Kego's got to give one play. And now he goes back to the center, and he's going to find Harrison once again. All right, sure. There you go. Harrison now trying to get by Lario. Lario with the neutral play. Well done by Artemio to keep Crowder out of the game. And now to be Lario to take it down field with Magrini in the rumble seat. Big ball hit here by Figueres. And Leslie's going to come from left to right there. Now remember the rule on the right-of-way violation. Player following the ball always has the right-of-way over a player moving towards the ball unless they have enough space in between. That looked like it was pretty close there. We'll take a look at it anyway. That's going to end the Chukker. So we'll get everybody ready for the 6th Chukker. And we'll see if Windswept can get it going here, but at the moment, Quite on Z in control. We'll be back for our 6th Chukker play. Okay, 6th Chukker action. What a beautiful shot that is. What a beautiful day here in southern Florida. I don't know where you're tuning in from today, but man, it has been phenomenal, the weather. And so if you get an opportunity, come on down. That is going to end right there as we had a right-of-way violation. So penalty 5A in favor of Windswept, down by 4 goals, mucho tiempo, a lot of time left, and turned around here by Crowder. Jason. looking to find Merlos down the far side. Well done by Alario to cut off the angle there. Harrison gets in there. And on the loose ball, it'll be Keko Magrini as he turns this one around. And here comes Magrini trying to work that one out. Good hook by Merlos. Taken forward by Crowder. He's got Merlos going forward. It looks like they know, and I like this, Windswept, they know that they're down by the 4, so they are going like for a 4-man attack. They're just attacking every ball as they go forward. Picked up here and taken forward again by Magrini. He'll turn that one back. Whoa, overrides a little bit. Govinda gets in on the play. Kish trying to keep it going. Gets a little rub there. Taken out by Alario. Figueres down the middle of the field. Looking for Alessia. Going to fall in place behind Artemio. Oh, good teamwork here by Artemio and Alessia. Oh, it gets taken out again, though, by Reicher. Back across the center. Merlos will pick it up, and he's got Harrison moving forward here on the bald-faced pony. And Reicher's going to get a good little lead here if he can keep this one moving. Well done, Harrison. Over center field, right to the center of the field early. Look for the approach shot. Oh, he overrides a little bit. And did that ball disappear? I think he did. I think he might have stepped on that one. So at 5:45 on the clock. And they'll line them back up. Ooh, bad luck there because down by 4 with 5:45 on the clock. With Harrison on the move there, it would have been a perfect opportunity to get a goal. By the time they got back at center, it'd be about 4 minutes. They would have been down by 3 then, and that would have put them in a good spot. There's still opportunity here because they're only about the look like 60, 70, maybe 80-yard line where umpire Roddy Matthews is here on the chestnut. He's going to bowl this ball in from the center of the board. Yeah, it looks like the 80-yard line. So if they can get control of the ball here, and Crowder, Merlos, Magrini. So now Zeidler. Well done. Let's get a lot of touches today, man. She was warmed up from that win yesterday, doing a good job. Oh, bad luck there as it goes off the cane. But nice read by Figueres, and he'll get it back to Magrini. Good teamwork by number 3 and 4. On both sides of the field, quite honestly, working well together with the number 1 and 2 playing well in the front, and the number 3 and 4 playing well in the back. On the other side, they've been using a 4-player rotation. And as I said, the score really, 7-3. But if you break it down, and just some missed goals today at the moment by the windswept team. So get that dialed in. The defending champions they'll be a different team. So here's an opportunity on the safety. So penalty 6, and this is the first 60-yard shot that Quite On Z has had all day. There's the shot. And wow, man, that is a pretty ball right there. And I believe that was Alario. Oh, wow, Alario hit that one well. Now, remember, Alario, he actually he defended for Quite On Z in the shootout to get to the finals of the Aspen Valley Cup. So he's been hitting the 60s well. Penalty 6 from the 60-yard line, the safety, just off to the right side, and you can see the drone footage there. That ball went right by the drone. Here we go, Crowder. Lario leans way out, makes the hook. Artemio tried to around. Govinda. Oh, Govinda, nice try there, and actually Artemio. And Artemio actually they snuck in between 2 players there. They almost had him, and here comes Magrini once again. Keckel to the middle of the field once again. Great ball control, Magrini. I'm impressed. This guy, he's been hot with the polo ball today. Back to Artemio. Why not give it to the goal scorer? Now it's going to be Magrini. And Merlos gets in between them there and escorts that one off the field. A good play by Tincho there. Score will stand 8-3 with that penalty 6 by Figueres, and that'll send us into our final courtesy change of the day. And so let's do the math. 5 goals down, 3 goals. You got to get a couple goals quickly. Like I said, quite honestly, controlling the game at this moment. And but I said, as you break it down, and I think of course I know this windswept team, they just had some bad luck around goal today in this game. They definitely, the Quite On Z team had a few more shots early in the first half, especially the first couple chukkers. And I said, we were talking about, we were breaking it down based on teams playing back-to-back days. And I said, yeah, we'd be surprised sometimes the horses and, well, of course, the players will play at a different level. And especially the weather being so amazing here this last week here in southern Florida, that the horses are not really affected. So nice and cool out. You can see everybody had hooded up there and or has a jacket on. Or today a little warmer than it was yesterday. And but the horses are fresh. So sometimes the horses will play a game, and then the next day they're even fresher because they get a lot of air when they play in a game. Their lungs expand, and it's like a professional athlete, and they are the true athletes of the game. All players will tell you 70%, 75. Some even say more than that, but you definitely see players go to another level when they get on their top ponies. So here we go. 3:44 left. They're going to start with a knock-in in control by Windswept. They want to try to do a coast-to-coast run here. Jason Crowder. We used to have a play for the U.S. team when his father was coaching us when we were playing in Melbourne, Australia. And Jason would play on a horse named Roscoe. And, man, that horse was the fastest horse in Australia, I think. And he would go coast to coast on that horse in under 10 seconds. So let's see if they can get one here quickly. And there you go. You're going to find Jason. So maybe he's having flashbacks of playing for the U.S. team. If Crowder can get one here, I know this chestnut mare of Jason, she can fly. So let's see. There's the pass. Now you got Harrison coming in, Artemio, and Good D by Figueres, and he'll leave it for his big brother, and they're going to work it well. So good hook by Artemio, leaves it now. Ardelario leaves it for Artemio. It's going to bounce off a pony. Artemio's going to pull it back to the inside. Crowder gets the hook, and a good drop here as McGreeny comes in to help. So good teamwork by Quite On Z. Across the center they will go, and it's going to be McGreeny still working it down. Left side, Artemio comes over from right to left, takes it out of the air, no problem on the near side. Govinda's going to get back on defense. Alario reaches way out in front of, and now you have the ball going across the field there, and definitely lesser angle to the white player, and Govinda's going to get caught on the right-of-way violation. This ball, watch, gets turned around here. Alario with the back shot, and that ball going across the field like that, and you have Govinda running like that. And so you will get a penalty right-of-way violation there. I got to go for it at least one way. I will tell you this, and I would not be against Govinda on this, even though it's a right-of-way violation, is it stops the clock. And that was probably a guaranteed goal if Govinda lets it go. Look at this, Alessia, and nice swing. Just off to the side, But nice attempt there. On the other side, they said to Govinda, at least you get the clock stopped and you put them on the penalty line. And so when you're down by a number of goals, sometimes that doesn't hurt. All right, Merlos, back to the knock-in. See if Tincho can get him going. Off to the left side, he's got Crowder. Now, I think everybody here, as we click down 2 minutes, looks like Artemio's going to lock in here with Harrison. Nice pickup as he goes back across the center of the field. They come back here down the center. Now Merlos flips that one back to Harrison. Stolen away by McGreeny on the gray pony. Crowder's going to, he gets a hold of it, but he pops back in perfect position here for McGreeny. And now, look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of the air. 6 he picks up. Still has control. 8 off the pony. Left in there for Lario. Merlos comes cracking in there. And that's a cracking play, my man Yan and Frank would say. He just went in there to steal that ball. I'm not sure if he hit it out of bounds. You might get a safety here. We'll see if they have a penalty or not. And they came across the center. So, a little discussion with 1:14 on the clock. They'll bring that ball back out. It looks like they got it set up there just outside. I think you're going to have a right-of-way violation here. I might get a new ball, yeah. So, late whistle on the play. As you have one of the, you have a blocking foul in there. And basically, good play to play the continuation, and then you have Merlos come in and makes a good save, but you have the blocking foul early, and Artemio's going to walk up and take the penalty too. So Artemio, very well done. Well, actually, the Fagettis family, Artemio and Ilario, doing a good job from the penalty line today. They only missed one penalty, missed a penalty 3. Artemio missed one early, but then has been 100%, so 3 for 4 today. Good job from the penalty line by Fagettis, and 3 from the field, so 6 goals for Artemio. Leslie doing a great job pulling the team, getting in there. And like I said, she had a couple of opportunities at goals where they hooked. They may have had to make hooks on her, and Artemio picked up a couple goals. And like I said, Lario with 3 goals, and McGreeny just everywhere. No goals today, but playing well. Now Merlos. Oh, off to the side, Tincho. Nice try, though. So 2 unanswered goals here in the 6th Chukker as the clock goes tick, tick, tick. And Ilario will bring the knock in, and that will go ahead and end it right there. So that'll be the end, and looks like our first game of the season is going to go with Quite on Z. So Quite on Z taking it home. They're having a good week here as they won their final in the Aspen Valley Cup yesterday, and now they're going to win their first game here in the limited edition 12 goals. So thank you again for joining us here on CTV Sports. I hope you enjoyed our game live from the Santa Rita Polo Farm. Remember, join us tomorrow as we are going to have our Women's League, which will start in the morning. We're going to have that at 10 a.m., and that'll be live on CTV Sports with Cale Newman. And then join us for continuing action in the limited edition 12 goal, where we are going to have Grand Champions Polo Club against 90210. That'll be at 3 p.m. I'm Dale Schwetz. I speak for everyone here at CTV Sports when I say thank you for making us the leaders in polo broadcasting. And always remember, here at CTV Sports, we love the polo.